I'm Ann Escamilla, and I'm here with
Tyler Downing,
Dillon Foster.
and we're putting on the Bay City Boosticle costume ride.
How did you come up with the idea for the Halloween bike ride?
Well, alley cats and group rides, critical masses have all been around for years, almost 2 decades now. I think
2 centuries.
Well, yeah. Well, the first alley cat was held in the late 80s, wasn't it? I think. Was it even earlier?
Oh, what about Kritzen? Oh, anyway. Sorry.
Gonna start arguing. But yeah. So I guess probably the biggest inspiration or idea was critical mass. I've heard of them being called monster mass for Halloween themed stuff like that. And what a critical mass is a large group of people riding together to kind of raise awareness and be seen on the road and let drivers know that bikes belong on the road. And we've always been here and we're kind of here to stay.
Did the Alley Cat race inspire you to put on this event?
In a way, yeah. I've always wanted to do something like this. I've been riding around the Tri-City area, commuting and for recreation for almost 4 years now. And I've never really seen a bike community quite like what I saw gather at the Alley Cat. So after that, I realized we could get a big turnout for group rides like this, so I thought I would give it a shot.
What were some of the aspects of the Alley Cat race that you wanted to improve upon?
Safety.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's the biggest thing, safety. I feel like
I
lot
saw
of
people almost get hit quite a few times running stop signs, which is cool if you're... I mean, Alley Cats originally were for bike messengers who are professional bike riders, so they can do things like that. But your casual riders shouldn't be out running stop signs doing a race because it's not safe.
And even if you're a messenger and you ride 7 days a week, talk to almost any of them, and they've been hit before. They've been in really bad accidents, and safety is the biggest thing. I mean, I wouldn't advocate riding like that at all, but the Alley Cats are still a lot of fun. And you know, with the costume ride, I'm going to be talking to the group before we take off about hand signals, how to tell people you're stopping, turning left or right, just proper etiquette when riding in a group. You would be surprised how many even experienced riders don't know how to ride with other people. Pointing out obstacles in the road is a common courtesy. Just personal space, not crossing your tires. I'll be covering all of that. And of course, helmets, lights, reflectors, those are all really important things to have. Some of my friends wouldn't be here right now if they weren't wearing helmets. And I can't recommend, strongly enough, get a helmet.
How will this bike ride be different?
Well, I think
Slower pace. It's not a race at all. It's a group ride. There's no reason to go fast or run stop signs or anything like that.
And it's not going to branch off. Everyone's going to be together. We're going to make sure that, and I'm going to have volunteers kind of corralling and making sure that no one gets left behind. And we'll have tubes and tires and stuff. So if someone pops and has a flat, we can fix it and get them riding again and catch them back up.
Should riders be cautious of what costumes they'll be wearing?
Definitely. We don't need mummy gauze wrapping around spokes and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, keep it functional, but if you do have a crazy costume, you can always put it on when the ride is over.
And I think you could do workarounds with certain costumes and stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend mummies, blanket sheet ghosts,
Things you can't see out of.
yeah, togas,
Babies
horse
duct tape to your
masks.
shirt.
I know those are really popular, but yeah, let's exercise a little common sense. A big one is going to be getting things caught in your chain, in your wheels, and then visibility. I want to make sure everyone can see, and you can't wear a helmet with a lot of masks. So
Do you have a route?
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. We'll be starting at BMO's, and then we're gonna ride through downtown, avoiding the busiest streets as much as we can. We want, like I said, all skill levels to come out. So I want people to be comfortable, and then we'll ride to Carroll Park and circle on back.
To BMO's.
Yeah, it shouldn't be more than 45 minutes to an hour.
Distance
around 4
probably
miles.
4 to 5 miles.
My name is Ann Escamilla, and you're watching the Delta Collegiate stream. Are there any prizes being given out?
There's a cash prize that BMO's is giving away for the costume contest.
And again, I want to stress that it's not a competition or a race in any way. So we didn't feel like prizes were really necessary. This
yeah,
isn't
there's no
about-
prize for the bike ride because there's no competition, but
Yeah.
there is a prize for best costume. Provided by BMO's.
Oh.
So,
Will there be live music at BMO's?
yes, there will.
There are several bands. The headlining band is Marsupial Cream Pie, which they're a pretty popular local band. I've heard them. They're pretty good. I like them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you need volunteers?
I'm not. I guess the more volunteers, the better. Especially if we get a big group.
Yeah.
I mean, if 100 people show up, I'm going to be kind of swamped right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to need people that are willing to ride from the back of the group to the front, and then as we cross intersections, to stay at the sides and make sure that the whole group can pass through safely at once, rather than getting us all split up if the light turns red or if there's traffic. And then I'm going to need them to ride up front again to let me know that everyone got there safely. There's only so much that I can do while I have to lead as well, and we'll be kind of taking turns doing that. But yeah, we could always use people.
Do you want to make this like a yearly thing? Do you want to do this often?
Yeah, definitely. I really like the idea of themed rides, but more so than that, I'm looking to get together a consistent bicycle community. I don't want people to only get on their bikes once or twice a year. I think if I could get monthly or bi-monthly big events like this organized, that would be great. And I would even do group rides every week.
Is there anything else that people need to know?
We're hoping
So-
to raise cycling awareness as much as car awareness, if that makes
Change
sense.
the
Right?
attitude that people have, and I think a great start is get these people that normally drive cars everywhere to do this one event on their bike, even if they just come out this one time and they never do another function again. At least maybe now they'll have an idea of what it feels like to be the person that's getting honked at. I want to give a shout out. On the 23rd at Ray's Bicycle Shop, there is going to be a meeting for Land Conservancy Act. Sugar Beet Factory has donated a plot of land on the middle grounds,
Yep.
and that's to be turned into mountain bike trails. And so we're meeting up there. I didn't organize this, but I'll be going and I'll be doing as much work as I can with the people that did. I spoke to one of the organizers. He seems like a really cool guy. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm sure it's going to take a lot of volunteer work. It's going to be all natural, handmade trails. It's not going to be machined at all, so it's going to take a lot of manpower. And so yeah, people can find that on the Facebook page. I can't remember what theirs is, but we'll link it through our event page so people can find it that way.
I'm Ann Escamilla. I'm here with Tyler Downing and Dillon Foster.